Hello everybody, this is Micron. Today we're reviewing the Transformers Micron Legends, or Legends of the Micron. Optimus, which is Armada Optimus. I will be pointing out differences between this and the US version, which I don't have with me in person, nor do I actually have the truck mode itself. We'll get into that story a little bit later. For right now, I just want to go over things you could do with the truck. You can roll it. Yeah, that's rolling. As you roll things. Perfect. You could plug in your Micron pretty much anywhere. Oh, first difference. On the US version, this is black. Here, it's gray. Only difference with the Micron, so there's that. Button is yellow. Shoulders are yellow. Yellow, yellow, silver. That was just gray in the original. Appears yellow. That was gold initially. That's the trend of the differences. Yellow instead of gold. Yeah, no. Truck can move about that far, that far, that far. All cool shit. We're just going to move the trailer off to the side and focus on the bot himself. Now, let me see if I can move these. Is that flush in all the way? I think so. Okay. Well, anyways, we're going to get him into robot mode. So, I want to disconnect the grill. Untab that. Oh, shit. Okay. That's happening. I don't know why he decided to do that now, of all times. Since I've had this thing, it has not self-transformed once. So now I'm kind of scared. Because Bolt Matrix had his catch on fire. So, yeah. Okay. So pretty much what triggered that is moving these arms and splitting them. That's what triggered it. I'll show you the second trigger, if it'll ever work. That is. But, yeah. So you just kind of fold his arms down, close that up. Oh, yeah, and then the hands would be kind of scooted in. You could scoot them up just a little bit. Just a wee. I'd say about right there is good. And let me just boop. And there you go. Optimus in robot mode. Drop the Minicon. So yeah. If you're wondering. Yes, you can fit the gun in his hand. Looks like that. Nice indeed. Ah, shit, that means this. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna fold his nose. Let's do that. Okay, so right before we even transform him into super mode, just in the case that this thing decides to fucking start self-transforming, I'm just gonna move it a little. But yeah. So, yeah, we'll go over articulation. I forgot to extend the legs. Okay. Because if you don't extend the legs, then he doesn't have knees. So, yeah. Cool that you can hold that. His elbows go about that far. Nothing spectacular, really. If you push him in, you can get more, technically. Get up to there if that's pushed in. But as long as the fists are out, you're not going to get anything. If you remove his smokestacks, you can combine them together to make a gun. That's a thing you can do. I'm going to keep it like this, but that's because this will kind of come in use later when you get into combined mode. Here's the gimmick of you press this button and his mouth plate moves. Very neat. Differences. Yellow instead of gold, or I don't know if that was painted on the US version, not entirely sure. Eyes are yellow instead of that gold. The crest is still the same gold color. Okay. Now this is probably the most important change, and personally, if you are going to pick up an original Armada Optimus, pick up the Takara release, because the original US release, this part is made out of gold plastic and not the good kind, so it will shear off or break on you while transforming. So I recommend either getting the Power Links version of him, the Costco version of him, or the Japanese Super Power Links one, or this version of the mold, the Japanese Armada regular mode Optimus. Oh yeah, the feet are painted, or the toes, I should say. On the original toy, they were just blue, from what I remember. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then you need the green knee. And no, the legs can't spread. That's as far as the stance you get. So yeah. And I don't think there's a waist. Yeah, there's no waist. That's due to how super mode works. But yeah. So we're gonna go back over here. So you can get some play gimmicks out of this. We're gonna lift that up, and then yeah, you can get that noise. And then if you put the Micron here, that pops out. This door opens, and you could just store a Micron there or not. The other side, okay, hold on, let me see if I can get this rotated without destroying anything here. Okay, so let me turn the camera actually. There'll be this side, which what's cool about it is there's a little door here which you can control by using this, and you can push it out. So if you do it real quick, it looks like he's jetting out. Pretty neat. Surprised I actually got that. And then this is just a regular port. It doesn't really do anything noise wise or gimmick wise. It can go there. But yeah, and then we're gonna go back up here. You hit this button, deploys that. Pretty cool. Oh, and this piece over here does move. Sorry if that's out of focus. But yeah, because normally this would have a missile in there like that. It also has this claw part in the back, or you could, I guess, put a Minicon's hands on that, so it's like turning it or something. But yeah, now that's a thing you can do. And yeah, so we're gonna get Prime into soup. Oh shit! Okay, we're gonna get him to super mode. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna move the arms on him backwards first, and then close the fists up more or less. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay. Then we're gonna move the arms back to where they were pre super mode, but we're gonna not super mode, but we're gonna leave them. So it'll be like you're going back into truck mode almost. Now what we're gonna do is split the legs. Okay. There we go. You kind of saw it. Okay, and then the legs are in super mode. You just gotta tab a couple tabs together. That doesn't always work, but I guess it did here. I only got limited space here because roommate stuff on the other side of the table, and didn't want to move stuff because that would be an asshole. Alright, yeah, just would not be the nicest of things to do. So just left it and just put some cardboard on up, and yeah, that's that. Mike just cut that out altogether. But yeah, that's super mode, which is oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, hold on. So once you got, because in super mode, Prime's hand light up. You press this button, and trust me, it doesn't look any better in the dark than it does there. His regular gun. Also doesn't glow that well. Again, doesn't change if it's in the dark. So what I'm gonna do here is get the these fucking pieces on here. Okay, perfect. Okay, there we go. And then we'll get the other side on. Perfect. And then very important that you have this up, because if you don't have this up and you have this down and you try and combine them in super mode, there's not going to be enough clearance for everything to actually lock properly in. So, yeah, make sure you have that up. Anyways, without further ado, we slap this piece on. No, it's going to say it's thing in Japanese and not in English, so yeah. There you go. And let me actually just raise this up a bit. Okay, there we go. You got him in super mode. And oh dear lord, I am so sorry about that. I'm using my other mic, not my phone mic, which I've been using lately, because my fucking dongle for the iPhone broke, but bought a new one, so we're using the external mic again. So hopefully audio quality is better. I only got weird things to do size comparisons with. I forgot to do that in regular mode, and I don't feel like going back into regular mode. I think I have one of the arms not situated right. Or wait a minute, what the fuck? Wait a minute, what the? Oh dear lord, did I? Wait a minute, no, that's right. Okay, it's this arm that's all fucked. Okay. Yeah, because the bicep on this one can only go, like, so far. Like the lower bicep, which is kind of hard to move. But in this arm, especially hard because of the light gimmick. So, yeah. Whereas this arm, you can kind of freely move it at both of the upper and the lower. At the bicep swivel and at the shoulder inside swivel. You can't really get the arm going out. On this side, you could fake it and just kind of turn that and kind of fake it like that. But other than that, you can't really move it out. The other arm, you can't. You just gotta kind of do that. That's the best. If it hits that button, it'll do that. Arms can only go up that far, then it kind of stops. If you push the, yeah, because that's, even if you move that, there's something inside that's blocking it from moving any further. Although you can, oh yeah, it's that tab right there. That. So if you go backwards, you can go all the way back. It's fucking weird. I don't know if this other side has that. Yeah, no, it does. Nah. So yeah, that's how that is. Other than that posability I just showed you, that's all the I'm so sorry about that. It's hitting the button again. But yeah. That's about all you could do as far as the arm posability. There's no wrist in this hand, obviously, because of the light gimmick. This one they could have, but they chose not to. Which I find bizarre, but it is what it is. And then you get that noise when you press the center of the chest. And yeah. Anyways, oh, and I forgot to show, I think it's Sparkplug is the minicon's name. In the US, I can't remember what the Japanese name is off the top of my head. We'd have TF Wiki that. They probably named it Bumblebee or something like that, or Bumble, or Bee, or I don't know. No, in Japan. Okay. Boop. I did it off screen real quick, but yeah, it doesn't stay together well, my copy anyways. Don't remember my US one being like that, so I think I just got a shitty luck at the QC with him, but yeah. Just loves to pop apart. Yeah. Okay. Stop autofocusing. We're gonna do some size comparison. Here's a Legend Scale New Age Seeker right next to him. Here's an Earthrise Bumblebee. Or Netflix Bumblebee. He has some repo label stickers on him. Here he is next to a Transformers Q Lockdown. Ah, yeah. These things are kind of funny. Here he is next to a Warhammer 30K 3 3/4 inch figure. There's a Space Marine. Here is Studio Series Starscream right next to him. Note, next review is going to be something relevant to the Michael Bay movies. Isn't a Studio Series figure, but yeah. So they look nice together, even though they're separate lines entirely. And Lyle Convoy, just because it's another Japanese thing I have right here. Both are kind of hampered by the gimmicks, but I have nostalgia for this. I don't with this. However, I do still appreciate this figure, and I like the overall design. Although I think the Masterpiece and the upcoming Legacy one fixes all the weird quirks with this fucker. And okay, now we're getting into story time. Okay, so ages ago, when I invited somebody over when I was a little kid, they stole the trailer portion of Optimus, but not a trailer, the cab portion, but they did not take the trailer, nor did they take the gun. So I was stuck with just the trailer and the gun, and no Optimus. So yeah, that happened. Happened after, I think that was somewhere between Energon or Cybertron. I think it might have been Cybertron. No, that was Energon, because I didn't have... No, actually, maybe it's still there in Armada. Because I don't think I had Energon Optimus yet. Yeah, oh fuck, that was a long time ago. Shit. I feel old. Yeah, but I had it stolen, so finally having this back, and just, I still have the trailer somewhere in storage. Ah, gross. Got a bug stuck to my shoe. But moral of this story is, not moral, but just, I fell in love with this figure again despite its flaws. It looks nice. It's fucking beautiful. It ain't this exact same color scheme I had as a kid, but it's fucking close, and fucking damn it, is it not fucking cool. The arm does sag though. The gun's a little too heavy for it. But yeah, maybe I'll have somebody 3D print me again. Okay, as we're back. Phone ran out of space. But anyways, as I was saying, I think I was just talking about this figure's very nostalgic to me, and it's nice having it back and complete. And it just reminds me of a simpler time, but at the same time, an era of Transformers I really miss. I miss the original designs, the redesigns that still carry the essence of the character but are new, unique, and don't scream G1. But still, like, oh yeah, we're still that character. It's not like the movies where it's like, I can't tell who you are. But it's not like Cyberverse was like, oh yeah, you look really G1 looking for the most part. Well, to be fair, Cyberverse is actually kind of good about that, because Dead End didn't look like Dead End. And he was good. And then Bumblebee was the evergreen design, which is like a weird cross in between the Bay movie aesthetic and then that IDW. Oh no, it's very IDW Bumblebee from right before he fucking like Dark Cybertron era Bumblebee, like that kind of look. That Thrilling 31 is pretty much what the evergreen design is, more or less. Now I think about it, with how the shoulders are and everything, which is not a bad design, but I don't know. I got hopes for the new Earthspark show because it did stylize the hell out of everything. So I can't really have that, oh, it looks 2G1, especially with RC. There's the fucking like 50s/40s car mode, which is beautiful, and I hope they make a toy of that at a deluxe size. Ooh, that'd be great. Anyways, me actually kind of liking Earthspark designs. Anyways, going back to Unicron Trilogy. It's my childhood. It's my Transformers. And it's awesome that we're getting new toys of them with the, what is it? The Legacy Starscream, which we recently got, which was fantastic. And then the Transformers Legacy Evolution Hotshot, which is coming out soon. Which, I'm looking forward to. That's going to be a fun time when that figure comes out. I had the original Hotshot as a kid. Still have my copy. It's in storage, though, but yeah, played the hell out of that toy. Despite its shortcomings. Just like this Optimus here, but yeah, if I ever get Jetfire out of storage, I'll do a review on Jetfire as he actually has some interactions with his super mode. Because when I got the Jetfire, I did not have this. I only had the original Hasbro trailer, and that was about it. So you can't really do anything with Jetfire in the trailer. Because Jetfire forms a new pair of legs for him that look better than these blocky legs. But I just love that chunk. That chunk. But, yeah. Man, I'm really just tangenting here. It's not even a word, but yeah. Oh yeah, I got the bug off my shooting that in between. So yeah. But yeah. I don't know. This is one of those figures where it's just like, I don't know if I could recommend this to everybody because it's like, it's very basic, very simple. Like you could probably hand this to your like 6-year-old cousin and he could probably transform this pretty quickly. But I don't know. It's nostalgia, man. Nostalgia. It's quite a thing. And I'm looking forward to, if we are getting a new one, I hope it does all the... Okay, they do a new one. Some things they need to do. Make this not auto-transform so it can get proper legs. That'd be greatly appreciated. And knowing Hasbro, they'll probably do that. Second order of business, no lights or sound. Just because I want a posable Prime, and I want it now. I know there's that Fans Hobby one. Oh, the combined mode looks fucking gorgeous on that Fans Hobby toy. But the bot mode for Prime, just the individual robot for Prime, looks kind of fucking funny. And not in a good way. That's like the thing that was keeping me from buying that. I was like, ugh. Because they'd be permanently stuck in super mode if I got in it. But that said, their Energon Optimus looks fantastic in both modes. So I might actually pick that up because Hasbro probably ain't doing it. But yeah. They definitely probably would do a Galaxy Force / Cybertron Prime for sure. As an update. Another one. Wouldn't shock me if they did a proper one. But yeah. Oh yeah. One thing to note, I'll do that after I talk about what they need to do for the Prime. Better arm articulation super mode, better articulation in regular robot mode, and then better head articulation for both the main robot and also for combined mode, and also still have them be able to combine with a Jetfire and a Overload. And I would love them to do a new Armada Jetfire and Overload to go with Prime. If that means that we get him at a Commander price point, I'm cool with that. I'm also cool if they throw Jetfire in and Overload and just call it Titan class and call it a day. Because I would not be mad about that. Although I don't know if doing all three of those is possible at Titan. Because Star Saber was like close to Titan. It was just him and Victory Leo. But to be fair, that was a crowdfunded thing, so pricing on that's a little different. But oh yeah, Star Saber. I did order mine a while back when that campaign was still going. So whenever those get here, I'll be doing a review that same day when it gets here. So it'll be kind of a first impression / review. Because I want to get my review out as soon as possible. Because I know Prime vs. Prime got his review out. Didn't really watch through it yet. Yeah. I do want to try to get to it first out of the smaller TF YouTubers. But yeah, no. Anyways, as always, I recommend this figure. Or not as always, but either way, man. I recommend this figure. Just know that's coming from a biased judgment because I love this toy. So yeah, if you don't like posable brick or non-posable bricks, it's not going to be a cup of tea. Nor if you don't like the Unicron Trilogy designs, you can skip on it. But if you are a big fan of Unicron Trilogy, or if this just looks fucking cool to you, I highly recommend picking this up. We didn't say it's the best to give to like a really, really young kid, just because you could choke on the missile, you could choke on some of the other smaller pieces that pop off, because another turret I think comes off. I don't want to test it, the one on the side here, but yeah, and then you could choke on those, the antenna, because I know those come off, because they're always gone whenever people lose them. It's the antenna, and then those guns, and then the fucking chest piece, because it pops off like every 4 seconds. But yeah. And then all the shit on the back. This shit comes off way too easily. Yeah, you got some negatives, but yeah. Anyways, I recommend it. This is Bequa signing out. See you in the next review, which I don't know when it's going to be filmed. It'll probably come out the same time this one does. So it won't be a long time gap for you guys. It won't even be a gap. It'll just be upload, boom. Because I usually just upload everything at once. So yeah. Don't know which order these videos will be in. That's just for myself, but because there's quite a few I haven't filmed that go before this. Long story, but anyways. I'm dragging this too long. Peace.